Have you ever imagined starting your day with a clear mind and a calm heart? What if every morning you could connect with thoughts that bring peace and inner strength? Imagine waking up and instead of worrying about the day's tasks, focusing on meditations that truly transform your life. Today, I want to invite you to listen to 10 Stoic morning meditations that can do just that. Have you ever thought about the impact these reflections could have on your daily life? As Seneca said, "Life, if well lived, is long." What does this mean for you? Are we truly making the most of each moment? Let's explore how these meditations can be applied daily, helping to awaken a calm mind and a resilient heart. What if you could start each day with thoughts that promote calm, gratitude, and wisdom? How would this change the way you face challenges? I invite you to declare in the comments a phrase with powerful impact in our daily lives. My day will be happy. Repeat this phrase mentally every day and subscribe to the channel, activating the notification bell if you haven't already, and also contribute with your like. It helps us a lot. These 10 meditations I've selected are not just for listening, but for living. Are you ready to let these reflections guide your actions and decisions throughout the day? Join me as we dive into these pearls of Stoic philosophy and see how they can illuminate our paths and bring more meaning to our lives. Number 1, purpose meditation. Imagine starting your day with a clear mind and a heart full of purpose. Think about waking up every morning and spending a few minutes reflecting on what really matters to you in life. This is the power of purpose meditation, one of the pillars of Stoicism that can completely transform your existence. Upon waking, take a quiet moment to connect with your inner self. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and breathe deeply. With each breath, let your body calm and your mind prepare for reflection. Now ask yourself, what is important to me? What is my purpose in this life? These questions, though simple, have a profound impact. Purpose meditation is not just about finding an immediate answer. It's a continuous process of self-discovery and alignment with your deepest values. Initially, your answers might be vague or confusing, but over time, you will start to see a pattern, a direction that resonates with your essence. A purpose serves as a foundation for our decisions and actions. Without a purpose, it's easy to get lost in distractions and external demands. But when we know what we want and why we're here, every challenge becomes an opportunity to move closer to our goals. Seneca said, "A life without a purpose is like a ship without a rudder, drifting, non-existent." When you define your purpose, you give meaning to your life. Every action, every choice starts to have significance and contributes to something greater. Think about the different aspects of your life: career, relationships, personal growth. What is your vision for each of these areas? How do you want to be remembered? What legacy do you want to leave? These reflections are crucial to identifying your purpose. It's important to note that your purpose may change over time. As we grow and gain new experiences, our priorities and perspectives may shift, and that's normal. Purpose meditation is a daily reminder to check if we are on the right path and adjust our course if needed. Living according to your purpose also means making conscious decisions that align with it. You might ask yourself, is this choice bringing me closer to or farther from my purpose? This simple practice can help prevent you from drifting off course and keep your focus on what truly matters. Let's consider a practical example. Suppose your purpose is to help others reach their maximum potential. With that in mind, your daily actions might include gestures of support, words of encouragement, and investing in your own education to be able to teach better. Every small action, when viewed through the lens of purpose, becomes significant. Another crucial aspect is motivation. A clear purpose provides a continuous source of motivation. On tough days, when obstacles seem insurmountable, remembering your purpose can give you the strength to keep going. It's like a beacon shining through the darkest nights, guiding you back on the right path. Make purpose meditation a part of your morning routine. Spend a few minutes reflecting on your goals and values. Ask yourself every day, what truly matters to me, and how can I live according to that today? These simple questions, when asked regularly, can lead to a profound and lasting transformation. Stoicism teaches us that true happiness comes from living in harmony with our values and purpose. By integrating this practice into your life, you will not only find more clarity and direction, but also an inner peace that is only possible when we live in alignment with our true essence. Listen to this every morning, and let purpose meditation guide your actions and decisions. Gradually, you will notice a significant change in your life, a change that comes from living with intention, purpose, and alignment with what truly matters to you. Number 2, act with integrity. One of the most powerful things you can do each morning is to think about the importance of acting with integrity. In Stoicism, this means allowing your values to guide your actions. It may seem simple, but this practice has a profound impact on how we live our lives. Integrity is about being consistent between what you think and what you do. It is a mark of strong character. Think about this. When your actions reflect your values, you live in a way that is authentic and true to who you are. This not only brings inner peace, but also builds trust and respect with those around you. Let's delve into this a bit more. Imagine you value honesty. If you act according to this value, even when it's difficult, you are demonstrating integrity. For example, if a situation arises at work where it's tempting to lie to avoid a problem, choosing to be honest, even if it might lead to immediate consequences, is an act of integrity. In the long run, this strengthens your reputation and the trust others place in you. Another example is courage. If you value courage, acting with integrity means facing challenges and fears head-on, rather than avoiding them. This could be something as simple as speaking in public or making a difficult decision you know is right, even if it's unpopular. Each time you act with courage, you strengthen your ability to face future adversities with confidence. Integrity is also crucial in the small actions of daily life. Imagine this situation. Perhaps you're driving and see someone littering in the street. You could choose to ignore it, but if your values include respect for the environment, an act of integrity would be to gently speak to the person, or even pick up the trash and dispose of it properly. These small actions accumulate and shape your character over time. In personal relationships, acting with integrity might mean being true to your feelings and communicating them respectfully, rather than harboring resentments or being passive-aggressive. You choose to be open and honest, even when it's uncomfortable. This not only improves your relationships, but also gives you a sense of freedom and authenticity. Have you thought about starting each morning with a brief meditation on these values? Ask yourself, how can I act with integrity today? What are my values and how can I live them fully? This prepares your mind and heart to face the day with purpose and determination. Every decision you make throughout the day, no matter how small, can be guided by this morning reflection. Another thing to remember is that acting with integrity doesn't mean being perfect. We all make mistakes. What's important is to recognize those mistakes, learn from them, and keep striving to live according to your values. Self-compassion is an important aspect of this practice. Be kind to yourself when you fail, but committed to doing better next time. Practicing Stoic meditation every morning, reflecting on how to act with integrity, can truly change your life. It gives you a clear moral compass to follow, strengthens your character, and improves your relationships. Most importantly, it brings deep inner peace knowing that you are living authentically and true to who you are. So how about trying this tomorrow morning? Take a few minutes to reflect on your values and how you can live according to them. I guarantee that over time, you will see a positive transformation in your life. Part 3. The meditation of courage. Courage is a fundamental virtue in Stoicism, and cultivating this quality can bring profound change to your life. Think about the challenges you might face in the day ahead. Remember, we all have fears. Some fears are small, like speaking in public, while others can be deeper, like changing careers or confronting a personal issue. The meditation of courage is about acknowledging these fears and finding the strength to face them. First, acknowledge your fears. It's not about being ashamed of them, but seeing them for what they are. Obstacles that can be overcome. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to act despite it. When you acknowledge your fears, you take away their power. They cease to be invisible monsters and become concrete challenges you can face. Think about your comfort zone. We all have one, and it's a safe place where we feel comfortable and protected. But to grow, it's necessary to step outside this zone. Courage allows you to do that. When you venture beyond your comfort zone, you discover new opportunities and experiences that can enrich your life. It could be something as simple as learning a new skill, or something more significant, like making an important decision. Reflect on the benefits of facing your fears. Each time you act with courage, you become stronger. You build confidence in yourself and your abilities. This confidence is essential for achieving your dreams, no matter how big or small the challenge. Each act of courage brings you closer to your goals. Seneca, one of the great Stoic philosophers, once said, "Sometimes even living is an act of courage." Living with courage means not hiding from life's challenges but facing them head-on. It's knowing that regardless of the outcome, the mere act of trying is already a victory. Every morning, by reflecting on courage, you prepare yourself to face the day with determination and strength. The daily practice of the meditation of courage can transform your life. It makes you wake up each day with a clear mind and a brave heart, becoming more resilient and capable of handling adversities without being shaken. Courage will allow you to live a fuller and more authentic life, where you are not controlled by fear but guided by the determination to achieve your dreams. So every morning, take a moment to reflect on courage. Think about the challenges you might face in the day and how you can approach them with courage. Reflect on the areas of your life where you can step out of your comfort zone and try something new. Remember that each small act of courage is a step towards a richer and more rewarding life. Make a personal commitment. Tell yourself, "Today I will face my fears with courage. I will step out of my comfort zone and embrace new experiences. I know I have the strength to overcome any challenge that comes my way." This daily commitment reinforces your determination and prepares you to face the day with a positive and courageous attitude. Practice this meditation every morning and see how courage can transform your life. Each day will be an opportunity to grow and become the best version of yourself. Courage not only helps you overcome challenges, but also allows you to live a fuller and more authentic life, where you are the protagonist of your own story. I hope this reflection on the meditation of courage in Stoicism inspires you to incorporate this practice into your morning routine, and that it truly makes a positive difference in your life. Number 4, seek self-knowledge. When we talk about seeking self-knowledge, we're referring to dedicating time to reflect on our motivations and emotions. In Stoic meditation, this practice is essential for achieving wisdom and inner peace. But how does it work in practice? Think of your mind as a garden. If you don't tend to it, weeds representing negative emotions and thoughts will take over and choke the flowers, which represent your peace and happiness. Self-knowledge is the practice of mental gardening. It's about identifying these weeds, understanding why they're there, and working to remove or transform them. Taking time to reflect on your motivations means questioning why you act in certain ways. What are your true desires? What are you trying to achieve with your daily actions? Sometimes, we may be following a path that doesn't bring us true satisfaction, simply because we haven't paused to ask ourselves what we truly want. Stoic meditation suggests starting each day with a period of silent reflection. As soon as you wake up, take a few minutes to sit in silence, focus on your breathing, and observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment. This is the time to connect with your inner self and understand what's going on inside you. For example, you might notice that you're feeling anxious about an important meeting at work. By acknowledging this anxiety, you can begin to explore its roots. Are you afraid of failure, or perhaps worried about others' judgment? Identifying these hidden motivations is the first step to addressing them in a healthy way. Understanding yourself is the key to wisdom, because by knowing your own motivations and emotions, you start to act more consciously and intentionally, rather than being swept along by the current of emotions. You become the captain of your own ship, steering your life with clarity and purpose. This daily practice of self-knowledge helps build resilience. In difficult times, you will have a deeper understanding of your strengths and weaknesses, allowing you to handle challenges more effectively. Stoic philosophy teaches us that we cannot control what happens around us, but we can control how we react to these situations, and the foundation of this controlled reaction is self-knowledge. Now think about how this practice can change your life. Imagine starting each day with a clear mind and a peaceful heart. Over time, you will notice a significant change in how you handle stress, relate to others, and approach your goals and challenges. Self-knowledge becomes an internal compass, guiding you toward a more balanced and meaningful life. This journey of self-knowledge is ongoing. It's not something you achieve once and for all, but a constant process of learning and growth. Each day brings new opportunities to better understand yourself and deepen your self-awareness. By starting your mornings with this Stoic meditation, you are planting the seeds for a more fulfilling and conscious life. Dedicate time to reflect on your motivations and emotions, and you'll see how this simple practice can have a profound and lasting impact on your life. Self-knowledge is truly the key to wisdom, and with it you can transform your life in a powerful and positive way. Number 5, find joy in the journey. Often, we are conditioned to think that happiness is something to be achieved in the future, something that will be waiting for us at the end of a long road. Perhaps you think you'll only be truly happy once you get that promotion, buy your dream house, or achieve an important personal goal. However, this view can blind us to the beauties and opportunities that are right before our eyes here and now. Stoics remind us that true joy is not at some distant point in the future, but in the process, in the journey we undertake every day. Life is made up of a series of present moments, and it is in these moments that we should find our contentment. This doesn't mean we shouldn't have goals or ambitions. On the contrary, having objectives is important and can motivate us to grow and improve. But by focusing only on the final destination, we risk neglecting the richness of the present experience. Imagine a long hike through a mountainous trail. If you're solely obsessed with reaching the top of the mountain, you might miss the beauty of the landscape around you. The wildflowers, the sound of birds, the freshness of the air. Every step, every small discovery along the way contributes to the overall experience of the hike. Similarly, in our daily lives, every small gesture, every interaction, every task can be a source of joy if we are present and open to it. Perhaps you have an important project at hand and are eager to complete it. However, instead of focusing solely on the completion, try to find pleasure in the stages of the process. Appreciate the opportunity to learn something new, to collaborate with colleagues, to face challenges and overcome them. Each day of work is an important part of the journey, and there's always something valuable to be found if you look closely. Another important aspect is gratitude. The practice of being grateful for what we have in the present moment can transform our perspective. Instead of lamenting what we haven't yet achieved, we can celebrate the small daily victories. This shift in focus can bring a profound sense of contentment and satisfaction. Life is made up of unpredictable moments. By cultivating the ability to find joy in the journey, we prepare ourselves to face ups and downs with greater resilience and serenity. Challenges become opportunities for growth, and achievements become celebrations of our daily effort and dedication. Reflect on how you can find joy in your journey today. Think about the small steps you can take, the things you can be grateful for, the beauties you can find along the way. By doing so, you will not only transform your day but also change your life in a deep and lasting way. Number 6. Trust your intuition. Imagine starting your day with a moment of calm, a moment to connect with yourself and listen to that inner voice that is sometimes drowned out by the noise around you. This is at the heart of Stoic meditation, focused on intuition, a powerful habit that can change the way you see the world and make decisions. Stoic philosophy, which comes from ancient Greece, teaches us to seek inner peace and wisdom. One of the core practices of the Stoics is morning meditation, where we reflect on principles that help us live more fully and consciously. Among these principles, trusting our intuition holds a special place. Intuition is that inner voice we all have, a silent guide that connects us to our deepest self. It often appears as a gut feeling or sensation, something we feel without needing an immediate logical explanation. However, In a world full of information and noise, trusting intuition can seem like a challenge. This is where Stoic meditation can be very helpful. Every day upon waking, set aside a few minutes to sit in a quiet place. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. As you do this, begin to focus your mind on the idea of trusting your intuition. Imagine yourself at a crossroads, where various external voices are trying to influence your decision. Amid this chaos, visualize a soft and steady light. This light represents your intuition. It doesn't shout, doesn't force, it simply guides. Ask yourself, what is my intuition trying to tell me? As you ask this question, observe the feelings and thoughts that arise. Don't judge them, just let them flow. Regular practice of this exercise will help strengthen your connection with this inner voice, making it clearer and more present in your daily life. It's important to remember that intuition doesn't replace reason, but it is a great ally. It complements our reasoning ability, offering insights that we might not perceive through logical thought alone. When we learn to trust this inner wisdom, we begin to make decisions that are more aligned with our true essence, leading us to a path of greater authenticity and satisfaction. Intuition helps us live in accordance with our deepest values. However, we are often pressured to act in ways that do not reflect who we truly are, whether due to social, professional expectations, or even our own pressures. By becoming more aware of these pressures, we gain the ability to resist and align our actions with our true selves. To further strengthen this practice, consider keeping an intuition journal. After your morning meditation, write down any observations or feelings that arose. Over time, you may look back and see patterns, understand how your intuition has guided your decisions, and how it has proven to be a reliable source of wisdom. Cultivate patience and trust during this process. Intuition may seem subtle and initially hard to distinguish from external voices, but with practice and dedication, it will become a constant and clear presence in your life. Trust your journey. Each day is a new chance to connect with your intuition and let it guide your actions. As you develop this practice, you will start to notice a change in your life. Your decisions will become more congruent with who you are, and you will find a sense of peace and purpose that may have been elusive before. Your intuition is an inner wisdom that connects you with the essential. Listen to it, trust it, and let it be your guide. Over time, you will see that this morning practice not only changes your days, but transforms your life as a whole. Number 7, appreciate solitude. Imagine a quiet morning, with the first rays of sun coming through the curtains, the world outside still asleep, as you wake up to a new day. It is in these calm moments that you have the chance to connect with yourself and dive into your deepest thoughts. This is the ideal time to begin your Stoic meditations, which will shape your day and eventually transform your life. It's important to set aside moments to be alone, to step away from the noise of the world and find peace within yourself. Solitude is not loneliness. It is a state of being completely in tune with yourself, free from external distractions. In these moments of solitude, you can truly get to know yourself, understand your deepest thoughts and feelings. Appreciating solitude does not mean isolating yourself from the world, but rather taking time for yourself. Even if it's just a few minutes each morning, it can be as simple as waking up a little earlier, before everyone around you starts their day, or finding a quiet moment before you go to sleep. Find a place where you feel comfortable and safe, and allow yourself to be present in the moment. When you allow yourself to be alone, you make space for introspection and renewal. It's a time to reflect on your past experiences, learn from your mistakes, and celebrate your achievements. It's also a time to visualize your future, set goals, and create an action plan to achieve them. In solitude, you find mental clarity and inner peace, which allows you to face the challenges of the day with calm and determination. By practicing appreciation of solitude every morning, you strengthen your ability to face life's adversities with calm and courage. You learn to trust yourself and your own inner wisdom, rather than relying on others' opinions or expectations. You become more resilient in the face of difficulties, knowing you have the inner strength to overcome them. Additionally, by appreciating solitude, you become more aware of the world around you. you start to notice the beauty in life's simple things, such as the sound of birds in the morning or the smell of rain after a storm. You become more grateful for the small blessings that surround you every day, bringing a deep sense of contentment and happiness. So every morning, set aside time to be alone and appreciate solitude. Turn off your phone, close your eyes, and simply breathe. Let your thoughts flow freely without judgment or worry. Allow yourself to feel the peace and tranquility that comes from being in harmony with yourself and the universe. Solitude is a gift, a precious time to reconnect with yourself and the world around you. Don't be afraid to lose yourself in these moments of introspection, for it is there that you truly find yourself. And as you practice appreciating solitude, you discover an inexhaustible source of strength, wisdom, and serenity within yourself, guiding you through all your life's journeys. Number 8. Meditation on reason. Amid the intense emotions we face every day, reason functions as our compass, guiding us with clarity and wisdom. We all encounter situations that trigger strong emotions, whether at work, at home, or in our social interactions. Sometimes these emotions can overwhelm us, clouding our judgment and leading us to make decisions we might regret later. This is where meditation on reason becomes useful. Meditation on reason is about learning to distinguish between what is real and what is illusory. Start your day by reflecting on this. What is under your control and what is not? Remember the words of Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers. Some things are up to us and some things are not. This simple recognition can completely change the way you approach daily challenges. Set aside a moment each morning to make this distinction. Ask yourself, what are the things I can actually control today? Perhaps you can control your attitude, your actions, and how you react to others. But there are many things beyond your control, such as other people's behavior, traffic, or the weather. By reflecting on this, you begin to cultivate a calmer and more centered mind. You realize that it makes no sense to spend energy and time worrying about what you cannot change. Instead, you focus on what is within your reach, doing your best with what you have. Reason helps us see situations more clearly. In moments of tension, question yourself. Am I seeing this situation for what it truly is? Or am I being influenced by my emotions? This practice can help avoid misunderstandings and unnecessary conflicts. Often our emotions distort reality, making us see problems where none exist or exaggerating the seriousness of situations. Reason also guides us to make more sensible decisions. When faced with a difficult choice, pause and reflect. Is this decision based on reason or emotion? A reasoned decision considers the facts, the consequences, and the principles. It is not impulsive, but well thought out. And it is this decision that, in the long run, will bring peace and satisfaction. The daily practice of meditation on reason can be simple, but its effects are profound. It can be as easy as setting aside a few minutes each morning to take a deep breath and reflect on the day's challenges through the lens of reason. Or perhaps writing in a journal, highlighting what you can and cannot control, and how you plan to handle each situation wisely. Reason is not cold or devoid of emotion. It works alongside our feelings, helping us navigate the turbulent waters of life with greater stability and clarity. By integrating meditation on reason into your mornings, you prepare yourself to face the day with a calmer and more focused mind, ready to make choices that reflect your deepest values. So start today. Dedicate a few minutes each morning to meditation on reason. Let Stoic wisdom guide your steps, helping you distinguish between what is real and what is illusory, what is within your control and what is not. Number 9, be a beacon of light. Each morning is a new opportunity to positively impact others, whether at home, at work, or anywhere you are. This principle is a fundamental part of Stoic thinking and can completely transform the way you see the world and how the world sees you. Upon waking, take a moment to think about how you can be that light. Reflect. How can I be a positive influence today? The answer doesn't need to be grand. Small actions often have the greatest impact. A smile, a word of encouragement, or a kind gesture can make all the difference in someone's life. Being a beacon of light also means leading by example. True leadership is not about power or authority, but about serving with love and compassion. When you act with integrity and treat others with respect and kindness, you inspire those around you to do the same. This creates a cycle of positivity and kindness that spreads like ripples in a pond. The Stoics believe that virtue is the only true wealth. By being a beacon of light, you cultivate virtues such as wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. These are qualities that not only enhance your own life, but also uplift others. When you strive to live according to these principles, you not only improve your own life but also positively influence those around you. Each interaction is an opportunity to be a force for good. In traffic, be patient and courteous. At work, offer your help to a colleague struggling with a task. At home, listen attentively to your loved ones and be present for them. These small actions add up and have a profound impact over time. Inspire with your words. The power of words is immense. They can lift someone in a moment of need or bring someone down in seconds. Choose your words wisely, speaking with intention and empathy. A sincere compliment, thoughtful advice, or even a simple thank you can brighten someone's day. Being a beacon of light also involves facing challenges with a positive attitude. Life inevitably brings difficulties, but your response to them can be a source of inspiration for others. When you face adversity with courage and grace, you show others that it is possible to overcome obstacles and emerge stronger on the other side. However, being a beacon of light does not mean ignoring your own needs. To help others effectively, you must take care of yourself. Practice self-care and seek balance in your life. This includes taking care of your physical, emotional, and mental health. When you are well with yourself, you are better able to support and uplift others. Being a beacon of light is a daily commitment. It is a constant practice of choosing kindness, compassion, and integrity, even when it is difficult. And although you may not see the results immediately, know that every act of kindness, every word of encouragement, and every moment of compassionate leadership makes a difference. Start today with a small action. Be the light that illuminates the path for others, and you will see how gradually the world around you becomes a brighter and more positive place. In doing so, with each morning, you not only change your life but also the lives of those fortunate enough to cross your path. Number 10. The meditation of observation. The meditation of observation is an important practice for those who wish to live according to Stoic principles. It involves observing your thoughts, emotions, and actions without judgment. It may seem simple, but this practice can bring significant changes to the way you live and interact with the world. When you wake up in the morning, take a few minutes to sit in a quiet place, close your eyes and take deep breaths, focusing solely on your breath. Allow yourself to be present here and now. As your mind begins to calm, start observing your thoughts. Do not try to control or block them. Just observe, as if you were a neutral spectator watching your thoughts pass by like clouds in the sky. Do not judge these thoughts, do not consider them good or bad, just notice them. This process of non-judgmental observation is essential because it allows you to become aware of your mental patterns without becoming emotionally involved with them. For example, you might notice that you frequently think about work-related worries or situations that cause you anxiety. By simply observing these thoughts without engaging, you start to understand that they are just thoughts, not necessarily reflections of reality. This gives you the chance to choose how to respond to them more consciously. Observing emotions works similarly. When you feel an emotion like anger or sadness, allow yourself to feel that emotion without judgment. Acknowledge it and observe how it affects your body and mind. Perhaps you feel tension in your shoulders when you are angry, or a tightness in your chest when you are sad. By observing these physical sensations without judging them, you learn to be present with your emotions without being overwhelmed by them. This practice is not limited to meditation times. During the day, continue to observe your thoughts and emotions. If you notice that you are getting irritated in a situation, pause for a moment and observe that irritation. Ask yourself where it is coming from and if it is worth spending energy on. Often, just that moment of pause and observation is enough to reduce the negative emotion. Observing your actions is also important. Often we act automatically, without considering the consequences of our actions. By practicing mindful observation, you begin to notice these automatic moments and have the chance to act more deliberately. For example, if you notice that you tend to respond impulsively to criticism, mindful observation can help you take a step back and respond more calmly. The meditation of observation, when practiced regularly, can lead to greater self-awareness and self-control. You start to see your mental and emotional patterns more clearly and can make more conscious choices about how to respond to them. This not only improves your emotional well-being, but also the quality of your interactions with others. So, tomorrow morning, when you wake up, try to dedicate a few minutes to the meditation of observation. Observe your thoughts, emotions, and actions without judgment. Over time, this practice will become a natural part of your daily routine, and you will begin to notice positive changes in your life. The key is consistency and patience. Transformation does not happen overnight, but with continuous practice, you will find a new way of living that is more aligned with Stoic principles of wisdom, self-control, and tranquility. By incorporating these meditations into your morning routine, you will be preparing not only to face the day with calm and wisdom, but also to cultivate a resilient mindset centered on Stoic values. May each morning be a new chance, not only for personal growth but also for aligning with the teachings of great Stoic masters, transforming each challenge into an opportunity for personal enhancement and positive contribution to the world around you. Thank you for watching today's video. Please give it a like and share it to help more people find it. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, I encourage you to subscribe and hit the bell icon to receive the new videos each week. Leave a comment letting me know what you thought and which meditation interested you the most. Your participation is very important. I hope these tips help with your routine and the success of your Stoic practice. See you in the next video.